Yeah, obviously, we're not the same team that we were back in week 4.
The Buffalo Bills played 3 linebackers 25% of the time in the first matchup versus the Baltimore Ravens. And you consider the weather situation going into this game, Derrick Henry, Lamar Jackson, the Buffalo Bills are probably going to be in our base defense yet again. Now, we all know Matt Milano and Terrel Bernard were both out for this game, putting the Buffalo Bills in a situation starting Balin Spector, Dorian Williams, and Nicholas Morrow, who is not even on this team anymore. What I want you to do is pay attention to this play in Dorian Williams. And keep in mind we have Balin Spector and Nicholas Morrow out there, not Matt Milano, Terrel Bernard, and Dorian Williams likely going to be the third down linebacker for the Buffalo Bills. But Dorian Williams comes in here and actually, I believe, pops the ball out. And unfortunate for the Bills, it gets recovered by the Baltimore Ravens. But still, this really goes to show you the penetration by our backup linebackers and our ability to actually stop Derrick Henry before the goal line. And you consider that we'll have Matt Milano, Terrel Bernard, and then also Dorian Williams, who forces the fumble here. The Buffalo Bills really have the depth pieces here to beat the Baltimore Ravens in the snow going against Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry. Even NFL Network stating how big of a difference that this is going to be, that the Buffalo Bills have made changes since week 4. We've improved, and we're getting these players back. Matt Milano, Taron Johnson, and Terrel Bernard going to be a big-time plus for the Buffalo Bills and a physical offensive line and run game that could swing head-to-head with the Ravens. And the other thing to keep in mind here is that Dorian Williams is a speedy, fast linebacker, and I think he's the perfect third down linebacker in a base defense to chase down Lamar Jackson and really not be beat by Lamar Jackson and his speed and his athletic ability. Terrel Bernard, speedy, athletic, hybrid-type linebacker. Matt Milano, speedy, athletic, hybrid-type linebacker. And Dorian Williams is exactly the same chess piece player as that. So if the Buffalo Bills do come out in a base defense, normally being in base really opens things up for the passing game for opposing teams. And you consider that Zay Flowers is out for the Baltimore Ravens in this matchup. And then you consider the Buffalo Bills still have linebackers that can cover like cornerbacks but are still big enough to be a linebacker in this league. The Buffalo Bills have the player personnel to perfectly and flawlessly match up against the Baltimore Ravens in this game. And then also the snowy-like conditions. I think the Buffalo Bills are going to be well prepared for this game, much more so than the Baltimore Ravens. Even Jim Harbaugh practicing indoors this week, media asking Jim Harbaugh, why are you practicing indoors? And his response was that their field was frozen.
The fields are frozen.
We really can't forget about Taron Johnson either, who himself is really a hybrid cornerback linebacker, a nickel slot corner that could really contribute to the run. So if the Buffalo Bills do come out in nickel, if we're not in the base defense with Matt Milano, Terrel Bernard, and Dorian Williams, and we come out in nickel, then the Buffalo Bills have Taron Johnson, who is fully capable of keeping up with Lamar Jackson, fully capable of tackling Derrick Henry and contributing to this running game. Taylor Rapp going out in the first quarter of the Baltimore Ravens game definitely had a big-time hole for the Buffalo Bills, starting rookie safety Cole Bishop. And sure enough, Khalil Shakir going out in the first quarter of that game versus the Baltimore Ravens was just not a good situation to be in. The special teams coordinator for the Baltimore Ravens, not knowing the field conditions for the Buffalo Bills, basically saying that the Buffalo Bills field is heated. Now I know our new stadium is heated. This current stadium is not. So hearing the special teams coordinator basically talk about the field conditions of the Buffalo Bills, stating that it's heated, is very strange, not knowing what he's going to be walking into.
How does the frozen feeling? I just think when we go out there throughout the pregame, I think we'll decide with Randy and things like that. Okay, what's our line and things like that? How far can we kick from it? Like right now, we really don't know. We don't know what the field condition is going to be like, right? I know Buffalo. I think the field will be heated, right? So it might not be as frozen as what's outside right now. So all those things can change, and those things we will figure out once we get to.
This is a person that has relied on Justin Tucker, their Hall of Fame kicker. Chris Horton and the special teams coach is absolutely mind-boggling hearing this. I truly believe the Buffalo Bills are well-suited and well-prepared to beat the Baltimore Ravens in this game. They want to come out in snowy, cold, windy conditions and really run the ball with Derrick Henry and Lamar Jackson with extra offensive linemen and tight ends out there. Well, the Buffalo Bills have the perfect base defense to go head for head and swing for swing with them, with Matt Milano, Terrel Bernard, and Dorian Williams, who we saw in that clip actually strip the ball, force fumble from Derrick Henry, although it was recovered by them in the end zone. It really goes to show you what Dorian Williams is all about. Really making some moves his second season in the NFL. Dorian Williams taking some strides. He's got the speed and he's got the ability to knife in there and really penetrate and stop that momentum from Derrick Henry. That's how you stop Derrick Henry, is you don't let him get going. We saw him, once he hits his top-notch speed, when he's going and running as fast as he can, there's players on this team that can't even catch him. You know, our defense isn't even as fast as Derrick Henry. So what is the problem with Derrick Henry is that he takes a while to get going. He's big. He doesn't have the acceleration. So you do that by penetrating, by getting at his feet early and really slowing him down before he can get going. Make Derrick Henry put his foot in the ground, make a juke, make a move, you know, because his initial burst isn't the best in the NFL and it takes him a while to ultimately get going. You really see what the Buffalo Bills are fully capable of here defensively. The Baltimore Ravens coaches not even knowing what the field situation is going to be, not practicing in the snow. We saw Khalil Shakir catching balls and punts in the snow. The Buffalo Bills playing in the same weather conditions that we've had here all week long. Baltimore Ravens coming to Buffalo, not really knowing what to expect. Even the special teams coordinator assuming that our field is heated. Well, guess what? I got news for you. It's not. But I appreciate you guys all so much. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit like, subscribe for future content. Check the links down below in the description. You can get the BNC chicken wing merch, the Buffalo Fan Shop Etsy store. We have free shipping, sizes small all the way up to 5XL. There's blue, gray, black, red. There's a Zumba style. There's a dad shirt. 50 purchases, 5-star reviews, highest quality material that you could possibly get. Also, if you want to go to the game this weekend, check out SeatGeek.com. You guys could use promo code BNC and get $20 off your purchase. That's not only NFL games, that's hockey games, concerts, whatever local event in your area. If you've never used SeatGeek before, head there, purchase your ticket, use promo code BNC at checkout, and you get $20 off your purchase. But I truly appreciate you guys all so much. I really believe the Buffalo Bills are going to prevail in this matchup versus the Ravens. Appreciate you. Hit like, subscribe, and go Bills.